History, His story. God created the heaven and earth in just 6 days. Humans were made in the Imago Dei, the image of God, to give our Creator praise. Adam and Eve walked with God in the cool of the day. They had abundance in the garden. But along came Satan as a snake and said, I beg your pardon. Why can't you eat of that one tree? If you do, you become like God and be truly free. But they already were free and blessed. But Satan gets us to focus on our lack, and it always leads to mess. They took a bite of the fruit. Paradise shattered. Sin entered the bloodstream of humanity. Cain kills Abel, and violence spreads. Nations divide, empires oppress. But God promised a serpent crusher in Genesis 3:15, and history becomes a search for that promised one to step on the scene. There was Abraham, Moses, David, and the prophets, and they all pointed to the Messiah that was promised. Then heaven steps into history. The incarnation where God entered time through a virgin birth, it's a mystery. The author himself steps into the pages. His story is one for the ages. Jesus lived a life that was sinless, broke every world record like a Guinness. He went on tour with his disciples to preach the good news. Thousands received, but he was falsely accused. He was arrested, beaten and bruised, put a sign over his head that said, King of the Jews. And in history, this past Friday is called good. But it was history's darkest hour as he was nailed to the wood. The cross looked like the end of the story, but his sacrifice was necessary to reveal God's glory. His followers were in mourning, but 3 days later, Sunday morning, the key turns and unlocks the resurrection. The stone rolls away, Jesus walks out in his glorious perfection. Conquered sin, conquered death. He offers forgiveness for your shame and regret. He's the key to unlock the best chapters of your story yet. So don't put it off till later. Life is like a vapor. Receive Jesus and become a history maker.